welcome back to my channel. It is Kentucky Southern Belle today. This video is well overdue. Today I thought I would bring you a tutorial slash kind of what I did when I did my extensions. This video was is being promoted by ExyHair. They reached out to me to kind of do some extensions on my hair because I originally had some extensions, and it was ironic that they reached out to me because I had a few spaces that had, like this space here, where I literally had hair that wasn't quite long enough to actually lock, and I wanted to use some human Afro Kinky hair to kind of touch up a few places and add some in some of the spaces that I already had. So as you guys can see, it's pretty long. I've got some gray, and at some point I'm going to put color at my roots. This is the Afro Kinky Human Bulk hair. I got it in 12 inches because, of course, when you start a lock, they're going to be kind of long at first and they're going to shrink. Also in the description, it will have their name. It's like it says, the ExyHair. It came with 5 of these bundles here, 12 inch. They go even longer than this, but I did the 12 inch because I know it's going to shrink, and I do kind of want it to match the length of my hair that's already here. And as you guys can see, your girl's hair is growing. You know, I'm getting a little bit of hang time. Happy about that. With this one here, they come in 10. Like I said, I did 12, but I seen that they had 10, they had 12, they had 16, they had the kinds for like dreads. If you want to kind of add hair to kind of thicken it up, repair, things like that. And this one actually came with these little tools here. So this one has 1 prong, 2 prong, and this one has 3. Now, this one I already have, and this one I already have, but it comes part of your package. Again, there is a promotional code down below. Make sure to click on that link. Go to the website. I mean, it was just, the website was crafted beautifully. It was so easy to find exactly what I was looking for this particular project. So I'm gonna just jump right into it and just kind of show you what like I said, I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna do, there's a few down in here that I want to add some hair to, because again, I had to start a few of my locks while they were a little bit shorter. So I do want to add some hair to it. So this is one of them. This is one here. Because when I started it, there was a lock there, but I took it down until it got a little bit longer for me to be able to grab it. I never add my hairline into it, but I am going to add one there. I'm going to add one here, and there's a few in the back. I'm going to show you guys how to add the extension hair until it grows a little bit longer. You can leave it on because it is the Afro Kinky hair, and it does very well when it grows out. Or when it grows out, if you decide you don't want the extension hair in it, you can easily take it out, no problem. But I'm just gonna jump right into the video. Again, I'm gonna show you how to do it, where to start, and just go from there. So when you take it out of the pack, it does have a net on it. Again, I mean, I wish that I knew about this company when I actually was doing extensions on my hair the first time. Before I took the extensions out and cut all the relaxer off of the ends of my hair. I mean, because look, I mean, it's together. It's together. The hair that I had, like, it was, I think that's what took me so long, because it literally was shred. I mean, it just wasn't together. It said it was 10 inches and there were pieces. I mean, I was literally like having to like fuse them together. I was using some of my daughter's hair to make it work. This hair is beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. Like I said, it comes in 5 packs. Again, I got the 12 inch because I want to kind of play around with it, and I'll short them up as I need to. But let's just jump right into it. So, as you can see on this piece here, there's no hair there. Remember, in previous videos, I disclosed that my sides were a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner just from years of wearing a relaxer. So what I did today was just kind of section these, like section it off. My parts are still really clean, even with the growth and me shampooing them, and, you know, put because there is an oil that I use that at some point I am going to sell. I've been going through a phase of testing trials, and it's gonna be called lock oil. I don't know the name of it yet, but it's gonna be a lock oil, and it's gonna be for locks, microlocs, dreadlocks. I've even used it on my daughter's hair, and she doesn't have any type of locks on her hair, but it is amazing. And that's actually what I have on my locks. As you can see, it's kind of, you can see it on there. I run it through the ends. It's not heavy. It doesn't irritate my scalp. It's all natural, vegan, amazing. So again, let's jump into it. So my scalp is oiled with my oil. What I like to do first is I take, let me turn it a little bit. I take this, okay? I'll make sure none of my locks are in the way. And this is how I started mine, okay? Before, like I said, I took them out, mine grew out. None of my hair has the extensions in them at the moment. I've got a few that have a little bit of my daughter's hair added to it. But I think for the most part, all of them are pretty natural. So anyway, I'm gonna take that. Again, making sure that none of my locks on the exterior are in the way. I'm gonna take that extension hair. What I do, as you can see here, is I kind of twist the hair, get it ready. I don't like the extension hair to be thicker than my hair, because as it grows off, I want it to just kind of naturally lock and be a part of my hair. So this one's a little bit smaller, so I'm just gonna kind of somewhat separate that hair to match the thickness of my hair. And see, this is perfect, okay? So what I do is I literally separate the two strings just like that, as if I'm getting ready to braid it. And I'm gonna leave about 1/4 of an inch from the scalp, because I'm going to be using a crochet needle. And I'm also going to be using this is how I've done all my other ones. And I'm also going to be using my little locking tool like this to kind of loop in and do the 4-point rotation. As I stated in previous videos, I was doing the 2-point rotation, but I have recently been doing the 4-point, because eventually it starts to look like a braid. And I just kind of found that the 4-point rotation, even though it takes me a little bit longer to do it that way, it just works a little bit better. So we're just gonna go right in. And like I said, I'm gonna leave some space. I'm gonna separate it. Almost like I'm braiding it, kinda. And I'm going to catch it like this. Okay. Grab it on up. And I'm gonna leave a little bit of space from my root, because I am going to be locking it. So as you can see, there's a little bit of space. I didn't get it completely to my hair, and you'll see why later. I'm just gonna take the rest of it. I'm gonna braid down. My hair's intertwined. I'm going to split another one here. Okay. And I'm only gonna go down so far, and then I'm gonna start twisting it. And just be sure not to aggressively pull on your hair, because we don't want any breakage from pulling your hair, especially if you have, you know, the thinner sides like I do. You don't want to cause any excessive breakage. See? As you can see, I've got some room there to do my 4-point rotation. Okay, now once I get about halfway down, I'm going to take the hair. Once I get it to the desired length, like I said, I want to somewhat match it to my other ones. So I'm gonna take this one, this is my hair, okay, and I'm just gonna twist it just like so until I get it to the length that I want it to be, that matches the rest of my microlocs. Don't worry about like cutting it right now, because again, we'll come back and figure that out in a minute. Okay, so now that that's in, as you can see, it looks identical to my actual lock that doesn't have any extensions in it. This is my hair, this is with the extensions, and you can kind of see the root. Again, there's still some room for the 4-point rotation. Now, that's done, I'm going to take, you can use your crochet needle. I use the crochet needle sometimes, and sometimes I use this needle. So I'm literally gonna take this one, and you're gonna see what I'm gonna do. First, I start off, I go underneath, like so. I pull it up. I go right. I go from the left. Okay, pull that nice. Pull that, make sure everything is pulled through. I take it again. I go through the top. Look at that. Nice and secure. So you're good to go. Let that drop. And again, what I want to show you guys how to trim those ends so they don't look, you know, it looks like yours. I mean, this is great. This is amazing hair. I really, really, really wish that I knew about this company when I did my extensions the first time. So we've added an extension to this one. Okay, and we're good to go. Look how it just springs up. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, same thing here. I want to add some hair here. And some of this goes to this lock, so we're just gonna kind of move that out of the way, because a few of these I need to tighten up, get it together. And again, I never include the hair from my hairline. You're supposed to have hair on your hairline, leave it alone. All right, we're just going to do this again. I thought maybe I had a piece left. Okay, here we go. All right, I already had that separated out. You're gonna, again, same thing, separate that twice. Let's get some away. Separate that twice. You're gonna leave so much room to go in and lock that again. And again, remember to do it the thickness of your hair, so it doesn't look bulky. Because I, like when I first did my extensions, I did that. Like I was doing some like just regular braids, and as it grew out, that braid was finer, or that lock was finer, and then the end was really thick, so I would have to take it down, redo it. So I'm trying to save you the trouble. Only do the hair according to the thickness of that piece in which you're kind of putting that extension in. And don't worry, your hair will lock once it's, you know, in there really good. Once you get, see, I still got some room. You get about halfway down, start to twist it, get it to the desired length in which you would like it. Remember, don't pull, don't tug on your hair, especially on your edges and hairline, because I mean, you can cause some serious damage. All right. Now, we got some room there. We're gonna take this crochet needle and we're gonna go right in and we're gonna tighten that baby up. And again, I really wish that I had braiding hair. That's why, you know, when you start in anything, it's really good to do your research on companies. Because I just went into a local hair store and got some Afro Kinky hair, and they had the Vivica Fox kind. And I was like, I'm not paying freaking 60, 80 bucks for some hair that I'm gonna eventually take out. So I went through the bottom, from the right. Now we're gonna go through the opposite side. Remember, it's the 4-point rotation. And I might look like a pro with this, but I'm gonna tell you right now, your girl has done it all at this point, and trial and error. So as you can see, look at that. Can't even tell that these weren't mine. And I'm gonna shorten those up later. All right. So now the next part is going to be on an actual lock that's short, and I want to add some length to it. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's see. All right, so guys, as you can see, look, that's the new one. This one I want to add length to. So the next part of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to add hair, and actually might add one to that one too. I'm not going to do all these on video, but I definitely just want to show you what to do. So this one's shorter than some of the rest of them. But this is all my hair. It has no extensions in it. It's all mine. No added hair. None of my daughter's hair is in this one. It was this short at one time, and I had to use my crochet needle to like do the 4-point rotation. First I started off with 2, and then and then each time as it kind of grew in, I went from the opposite side and looped it. So on this one, it's just shorter. It sticks up. So I just want to add a little to it. Again, I'm feeling the thickness of it, getting ready to match it. This hair is so good. I don't know what happened with the hair that I got, but I love this. All right. This is what I do. I take it and I literally just do this right here. Just to prep it for the hair that's already there. So I try to make sure that it somewhat matches it. This is a little bit thicker. I put too much in there. I'm going to take some of that out. Take this. This one we're going to crochet in because the lock is established. We just want some length and we want to match the circumference. So once I go through there like that, and usually if I'm adding some, I wait till it's almost time for that one in particular to need, tightening before I do it. I take one side through, just like so. Okay. See, I've got a little bit of wiggle room here at the root. I'm going to literally only braid just a little bit at that root, and then I'm twisting the rest of the way, as you can see. So my hair is interlocked in this one. Same thickness. It may look a little bit thicker right now, but when it grows out, you're not going to be able to tell. I just want to kind of add some length so that it matches the rest of my locks that's over here. And don't be afraid to use extensions. Some people say, well, it kind of defeats the purpose of locks. Well, trust me, you'd be surprised at the people who have went to their loctician and they were like, hey, this one's breaking, and they took hair from somebody else, or they used hair like I'm using and one of these tools and stuffed hair that wasn't theirs in it. So don't feel bad for using extensions. Again, it's the Afro Kinky. I only use the Afro Kinky because I just feel like it's better. Again, I'm just taking it to about the length of my other ones, nothing too long because I do want it to look like it's mine. And it's going to shrink, okay? It's going to come up. And again, you still got some leeway there so that I can, on this one, I'll probably do like a 2-point rotation. And remember, I'm going to trim these, or trim this one and the other ones that I did. So as you can see, bam, bam, bam. Taking that through there. And again, if crochet needle was your thing, go right ahead, use it. We're gonna just take that through like so. Okay, make sure that's secure. I usually start from the bottom and work my way through, but I went through the top. You can do top, then left, right, whatever. Work it through, pull it, make sure it's secure. And again, that was my 2-point rotation. That's all, because I don't like to put too much tension on it. And bam. So when I take this one down, what I'll do is match it to this one. And I've got my length. As my hair kind of bunches, my hair, it'll shrink up and it'll be just like the length of my locks. And again, this will be cut. I'm gonna show you how to cut it so it doesn't look blunt and it looks natural. Most of that will just kind of come out. See, like that little extra piece there? Bam. Or you can leave it. If this is the length you like, you can leave that too. All right, guys. So that is going to conclude the video today. Again, I've got a few spots, a few more that I want to do in the back to add some length, because like this side is popping, right? This side is popping. This side has a few that I would like to match, but remember, all of your locks are going to be different lengths because it's different places on your head, and sometimes your hair is in different stages and it's going to have different lengths. Be okay with that with micro locks. So anyway, have a blessed day. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. I have been super busy, guys. Let me tell you, I have got to upload more. I've got to upload more, okay? So don't be mad at me because I'm living, okay? I'm living right now. But I haven't forgotten. So comment below, like, comment, and share. Get your bell to 300K subscribers. And don't forget, the link to this is down below. Save you a little money. You know, hit it up, heat it up. And again, this one came with five of these packs. And I'm telling you right now, to get your hands on this one, I'm going to tell you right now, this literally, if I had had this when I was doing my extensions, this probably would have covered half of my head, half of it. Like 2 bags would have been enough. Maybe depending on how long you want them, maybe even splitting them in half, using them like at 6 inches, like if your hair was shorter. But yeah, so, and as you can see, even if I don't cut that, look at that. You can't even tell. Let me show you. This is the one I did. Hang on, sorry guys. Yep, this is the one I did. Just added. I added that one. Added that one. Added that one. Again, I'm going to shorten that up. And I did this one. Bam, you can't even tell. Look. And like I said, as I kind of go through my hair, I'm going to add that as I need to. Like this one right here, again, was a really short baby one. So I'm going to add to that one. And that one's a little tight because I think I just tightened that one up with the crochet needle maybe a couple days ago. So I'll wait till that one kind of eases up. But I've got a few that I need to touch up and kind of do the 4-point rotation. So yeah, so it's your girl. Till next time, guys. Have a blessed weekend.